3 secrets on how to choose the right coaching program for you without being ripped off and without being disappointed. I am Stephanie Ramos, and in the last 5 years, from 2019 to 2024, I invested $40,275 in personal development, business development, and also financial wealth growth. So in this video, I will share with you what I invested on. I'll share with you exactly what you need to consider before buying a coaching program and help you make better choices so that you don't waste your money, you don't get ripped off, and you don't feel disappointed. Before we start, I don't share this amount with you to brag. This is something that I noticed that I do. I value growth, I value personal development, I value business development, everything that I can learn and I can improve on, I pay for, I value my mentors' time, I value their experience. So this is a big thing that I invest on, apart from good food, good experiences, travel, being in the presence of amazing humans. And let's dive deep into this video. So I share with you exactly what you should consider before buying a coaching program and before investing your hard-earned money into something that can be amazing and that can also be a huge disappointment. So if you are traveling, if you're a tourist, you mentally already know that you might be ripped off, that you might pay higher prices because you were a tourist. That's okay with you because you're already prepared to pay more and to be taken advantage of. That's a reality that all foreigners, all travelers, and all tourists face, and we get to experience that as well. So that's one example that really happens in the real world. Like, people charge more because of how you look, of where you came from. And another thing that happens when we buy things, let's say we go to a restaurant, and before going to the restaurant, we would like to ask who've been there, friends, for recommendation, if it's good, what to order, what to eat. And what I saw on Instagram these days is that I saw a Middle Eastern restaurant that looked really good. And I asked my friend, I told her that I wanted to try. Of course, I chose and I talked to a foodie friend, someone who enjoys eating food, to go and try it out with me. But then she told me that some of her friends went there and didn't enjoy the place. The portions were too small for the price, and it really wasn't a good experience. So that's also a great thing to consider. Consider the opinion of your friends and friends of friends. However, at the end of the day, you always have the choice to go see it for yourself, try it for yourself, so that you know for sure you'll have the first-hand experience of the product, of the service. So moving on to online coaching. Online coaching, now it seems that everybody is a coach, anyone will help you solve your lifetime problems. And how do you discern, how do you differentiate what's real, what is true with what is not, so that you don't spend a lot of money for something that you were expecting more of? Before I get into the 3 secrets of choosing the right online program for you, allow me to share with you what I spent money on. I'm laughing because it's a lot of money, and every investment, I had great returns. I had great ROIs, great return of investments, and I'll share with you why I had great returns of investments in every investment that I made. Here's how I divided the categories of investments in personal development. First, I started with coaching skills and coaching development, from Ido Portal movement culture to CrossFit certifications to specialized mobility, the function of anxiety, and how to fuel my feelings, all those areas of physical health. And that was also part of my career. I was a fitness coach. I was a CrossFit coach. So I invested in the development of my craft and also in my own personal development. The other category I invested on and I continue to invest in is healing and facilitators mentorship. So it's breathwork facilitators course, sound healing facilitators course, retreats, Kundalini yoga retreats and sound healing retreats, therapy, counseling, and also something unusual, something different is the microdosing mastery mentorship. So you see there's a lot of mentorship, immersions, and experiences. So that's firsthand, group, in person, also online in group with one-on-one support as well. So that's the thing with mentorship. It's not a course, it's a mentorship. You get the coach, the mentor, the guide, the facilitator with you one-on-one to support you in the best way they can, specifically to solve your problems. I also invested in mindset training, business development, marketing included, and all things related to online coaching, online businesses, and also wealth and financial growth, how to become more financially intelligent, how to invest my money, what to invest on. And the last category is emotional, energetic, and spiritual development. So that's something that I invested in meditation, guided meditations, recordings, which is the cheapest ones, and also one-on-one counseling therapy, which was a 1-month container. So those are different categories of self-development that influences all parts of my life, the quality of my life, and also the future and the vision that I'm creating for my life. So let's move on. So after spending 40,000 US dollars in 5 years in personal development, here are 3 things, 3 secrets that I am happy to share with you so that you don't waste your money in people and coaching and things that will not serve you and will leave you feeling resentment, disappointment towards coaching and towards online businesses, because there's a lot of great people doing great work online and changing lives. And this is how you get to discern and judge and choose for yourself who you want to work with, who you want help with, and who you want to learn from. The first secret is for you to get clear on what you want. Do you want to dabble? Do you want information? And do you want a introduction to a method, introduction to a principle? Or do you want to immerse yourself into a subject? Do you want to immerse yourself into a transformation? So what are you looking for? That's the first question. Do you want to observe and analyze from the outside? So that means listening and watching a course, a pre-recorded course, or do you want support either in group? Do you want your questions answered live? Do you want to go through a transformation? Do you want your life to change? And that is the difference between an online course and a coaching program and a mentorship. One is just a course. There's a bunch of information that it's up to you to apply or not. And the other one, you have the support, the guidance, and the real feedback with the mentor and not with a team member, with the person. Because when the company is very big and there are thousands of clients, you don't get the mentor one-on-one for yourself when you buy the simple signature coaching program, coaching option. You pay premium to get one-on-one time with the main mentor. So that's one thing for you to consider. Do you want time with the teacher so that they answer your questions and you get their whole life experience, their whole expertise for yourself? Or do you want to just watch videos and watch content. Secret number 2 is due diligence. Do your homework. Check, read about the person, the coach, and read what they write, see how they talk. If they have more than 10 years experience, they will sound amazing. They will sound really confident. And you check their work, their past. Are they consistent in their evolution, in their own self-development? And also download the free stuff, download the free ebook, get the freebies that they offer so that you get to know a little bit of what's about, their style, if you resonate with their style. And that also helps you decide from the feeling and from intuition if you would like to work with that mentor, with that coach or not. Because our bodies are very intelligent and it knows how to pick up when something is not resonating, when something is in disharmony. And also your body knows when you can trust someone. The body knows when you feel safe and comfortable with someone. So jump into what they offer, check what they have for free, see if how they speak, how they act, the words they use resonate with you. And if you like reading testimonials and checking testimonials, go ahead and read. I personally don't check testimonials. I go straight to the person, to the mentor, and I check in with myself if that's someone I would like to hang out with outside of the coaching, outside of teaching. Is this a person I would like to hang out with? Is this a person who I feel safe with and comfortable with? That's a big thing. And while you're looking at the testimonials, go ahead and Google the person who gave the testimonial, checking to see what you can find about this person on Instagram. I know it's difficult to judge from Instagram who a person is. However, you can find like Facebook comments and see what kind of words and language they use, what state of mind they're in. And then you'll be able to know if you are in the same level of resonance, same frequency of the people in that group. So in the secret number 2, it's about due diligence, you doing your homework, and also integrity. Integrity of the mentor, the coach, the teacher. See what they've done before. Do a whole past check, even though we are not our pasts, but if they are consistent in what they teach, if they are evolving, and if there are always people supporting their work, check in with the people who support their work and see who they are as well. And the third secret is any investment that you make, as long as you get one thing out of it, if it's one method, one principle, one tool that you can apply in your life, one mindset shift, then it was worth it. It doesn't matter how much you paid, as long as you get one thing out of it that you will use for your life, then it's worth it. Because once you start using in your life, it will become part of you, it will become a part of who you are. And with that knowledge of applying this tool, of being in this mindset, it changes you, it changes your identity, it changes your future because of the choices you make today and because of the habits that you make today. So if you get one thing out of the course, if you get one thing out of the training, that's a huge win. Before I finish this video, I would like to share with you that I am going to a Kundalini Yoga and Sound Healing retreat in the mountains of Mexico with no Wi-Fi, no cell phone signal for 4 days. And how does one do that? How crazy am I to go into the mountains without cell phone, without being able to communicate with people if anything happens for 4 days and be with a group of people? What made me decide to go to this retreat? First, integrity. I trust and I know the teachers. I know them in class. I know them outside of class as well. 2, I did my due diligence. Before I met them, I went to their Instagram. I read what they wrote. Everything resonated. I asked my heart. I asked myself, is that truly what I want? I checked in with my intuition, and it really wanted to be in their course, in their immersion course of sound healing. That's one of the teachers. So I listened to my body, I listened to my intuition, and that led me to meeting the Kundalini yoga teacher. We were both students in another immersion, in another course, in another retreat. So that's also the power of the people, that once you choose, you get to choose, you get to see, and I already expect to meet amazing humans, because these two teachers, whoever resonates with them, are amazing people, and they are heart-led individuals, and they want the betterment of the world and humanity and the healing of themselves. So they understand that they get to choose a better future for themselves and for the world. And that's how I get to choose what I put my money in. And also, I want to support their growth, the teachers' development. I want to help with my money so that they can invest in their futures. They can invest in things that make them feel alive. And also, one of the teachers is a mom. So I also want to support her in her raising her child and taking care of her family. Those are all reasons why we put our money, where we invest our money in. They're real people. And I know I am contributing to the betterment of their lives. I feel that I rented in this last part of the video. However, that's how I buy, and that's how I invest, and that's how I decide to buy courses and experiences. If you would like my support in helping you get out of exhaustion, get out of burnout, to feel more confident, live a meaningful life, feeling fulfilled every single day, then click the link below, and then we'll have a chat, we'll have a connection call, so that I learn more about you, and you can also get to feel how I am in person. Even though being online, you get to feel how you feel being in my presence, and if you want my help as well. So thank you very much for listening and watching this video, and I'll see you next time.